The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Takes it at the 7. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They run with a fourth-year man. This is Damian Harris. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They run again with Harris. Trucks over him. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play fake. Mariota. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The Niners at 4 and 7 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
He's going to keep this again.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Mariota to throw it. Open man is Noah Brown. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They run for it with Harris.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Mariota. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On play action, Mariota eluding the pressure right, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
And they run with Harris off the option.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. Touchdown, 49ers. Michael Thomas, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They go play action with Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they're trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mariota. Thomas brings it in. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Michael Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 14-0. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole.
First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Coming in to put a lick on it was Lavonte David.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Slot man moves right.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Guyton, 46 yards. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action now. Mariota. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 33 yards that time. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Marcus Mariota, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson
will try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he'll be out right at the 35.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Throwing is Mariota. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Lavonte David.
And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
They'll decide to keep this once more.
And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got a man, it's Tonyan.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
An option handoff given to Harris.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Damian Harris hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively, and it's 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Jackson, he's going to keep it himself.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action now. Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Going quickly here to Thomas. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards on the play. Off the play fake, Mariota. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw again on second down. Mariota. Throws right side, and that's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On second down, Mariota again. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. Touchdown 49ers. Michael Thomas as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
On second down, Swift. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But we're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him. Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But
for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The slot man in motion right. Following the interception here, Mariota. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On second down, this is Harris. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. They go play action. Mariota. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off to Thomas on the left side. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. And they run with Harris off the option. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Damian Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
Play action. It's Jackson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Again, Jackson.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Jackson.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Dolphins!
DeAndre Swift,
from 17 yards out.
And the Dolphins are able to claw one back.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mariota to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have the Niners 1st down as this defense went a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Mariota now. And that is incomplete.
Well, big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
4th down, Mariota. Buying time to his left.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Here's Mariota. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Rowe.
And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Jackson on first down.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Jackson will throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a party gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Going quickly out to the right side. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here's Jackson to throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
They'll run with Swift.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
And he's got it. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jackson here is going to look to throw. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Mariota's throw complete here on target to Tunyon.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Mariota here to throw.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Play fake, Mariota. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the 49ers, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, not much more to say. They dropped to 1-11, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.